Live.
Welcome into the Clear as Mud podcast. Today, I am joined by Banana Grabber.
Hello, hi, how are you? Hello, everybody. Hello, hi. Hey,
Seth.
how you doing?
Hello.
And Gigi Hearts.
Hi.
All right. Hopefully you guys have had a good week.
Nope.
Nope.
Hope yours good.
I had a good ass week.
Why is your week good?
I
Explain.
made sushi. That was pretty fun.
And you didn't give yourself food poisoning. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't. I lived. Although I have a theory that I've just at this point eaten so many bad things that my body has just like created a tolerance.
What about you, Gigi? How are you?
I'm all right. It's been
Just all right?
an eventful week.
And last but not least, Peepaw. How are you doing, Riveter? The chat wants to know. We've got Gigi Hearts, Nerdy John, Abby Blackbird, Purple Paw Prince, Ellis Assassin, Maggot Edits. They all want to know how Peepaw is doing today.
Peepaw is doing real good. I guess all things considered.
All things considered, what things to consider are there?
Well, things are I got a new house guest that has good days, bad days, and but overall she's doing.
It's
good.
me. I moved in with Peepaw. I am the new house guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we talk about your new background?
They put me into the clinical white room that is devoid of anything sharp, so I can't hurt myself, except for these beer cans, which will be taken away from me once I'm done consuming them. So,
Well, there you go.
late, JFA says. Well, JFA, maybe you should be a little less expecting, of us to be punctual, because that's not going to happen. It'll never happen.
Yeah. Well, All right. So we've got a few things we're going to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about today is, of course, Ted Kaczynski. Mr. Kaczynski, this is kind of confusing. Of course, Ted Kaczynski was, quote unquote, the Unabomber, was convicted of it, whatever. AP is saying he died by suicide in prison, medical center AP sources say. So just a little bit of backstory. Ted Kaczynski was known as the Unabomber. He carried out a 17-year bombing campaign that killed 3 people and injured 23 others. Says that he died by suicide. 4 people familiar with the matter told the Associated Press. Kaczynski, who was 81, was suffering from late-stage cancer, was found unresponsive in his cell at the Federal Medical Center in Butner, North Carolina, around 12:30 a.m. on Saturday. Emergency responders performed CPR and revived him before he was transported to a hospital, where he was pronounced dead later Saturday morning. The people told the AP they were not authorized to publicly discuss Kaczynski's death and spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. Or anonymity.
Talk about the areolas.
JFA tipped $5, says, if you put a snapback on Ted here, he kind of resembles Banana Grabber. Definitely an op.
What a compliment coming from a member of our community to liken me to the Unabomber, one of my personal heroes.
One of your personal heroes, JFA. So Ted Kaczynski is a hero to you?
In some ways, in others not. Yeah. I think personally, I do. Go ahead.
You can believe in what he said and stuff, but I still think there's like the good with the bad. He probably shouldn't kill like 3 people, but also, you stand for what you believe in, and I think
exactly. He had a dream.
Something good.
And he acted on his dream.
Ellis Assassin says he went out with a bang.
He definitely didn't. Went out with a whimper, suicide-wise.
I just know back in the day when the Unabomber was at loose, people lived in fear,
As they should.
as they should. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think people necessarily should live in fear, but you know, a package would show up, and you know, they never knew. So
Well, people fear what they don't understand, and I don't understand how bombs work, so I'm definitely afraid of bombs. Yeah, I don't know how to put one together. I don't know how fuses work. I'm just terrified of bombs because I don't understand.
I've never diffused one, but I put quite a couple together.
Jesus.
Speaking of, I think you should check your mail soon, Banana.
Okay, I'm expecting some Swedish candy or Danish candy. One of the
Well,
two.
yeah.
Are
well,
we-
you
are we
should
really
expect a
just-
pipe bomb, to be honest?
We're really glossing over the fact that he committed suicide at 81. Is this just a thing we've all?
I mean, he did have late stage lung cancer. I feel like
Yeah,
at that point
Well,
it
you're
can be
right.
chalked up to he would rather just die.
yeah.
How
Which
do
I
you?
respect.
But here's the thing.
Sure.
But how? Okay,
I mean, physically, how did he do it?
he's in prison. He's in federal prison.
Yeah, that's a little.
I'm not
It's
questioning
a
his
little bit,
reasoning.
It's a little bit
I'm
odd.
questioning his ability.
It's
Yeah.
a little bit
Throwing
odd,
pills
but
away?
I don't think it could. I think it could be done. I mean, if people somehow get heroin into prisons all the time, I feel like you could easily like kill yourself.
Yeah, listen,
Can't
if
be
you
that
want to
hard.
die, you'll make it happen. All right, you can hold your breath and
I
just sit there for a
suppose.
minute until you black
maybe
out.
I'm
Especially
overestimating.
when you're old and have lung cancer.
Yeah, if you're in constant pain, you know, you could tie your bed sheets up and wrap it around your neck. Like, there's a lot you could do. So, Robin Williams did it while jacking off, apparently, or autoerotic asphyxiation, or was it Robin Williams that did that?
No,
I don't know. He was trying to edge himself off there with the.
that
oxygen
was
deprivation.
that was
Who was
what's his
that?
name? It was the guy that played in the TV series Kung Fu.
spreading misinformation. Just
I
everywhere.
love misinformation. Philip Seymour Hoffman, yes, exactly, Riveter. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No, it was
famously
not
killed
Philip
himself
Seymour.
while
No,
choking himself and jerking.
Well,
off.
although Chester Bennington apparently like hung himself with a belt. I mean, that's pretty.
Was he
intuitive.
also jerking off?
David Carradine.
I'm sure.
It was David Carradine was the actor that was found. So anyway, his name was David Carradine. Yeah.
Oh, the guy from Kill Bill.
I will
Yes.
not stand for Robin Williams slander. Is all I'm
Yes.
saying.
Exactly.
It's a very funny way to die.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And he was a comedian. So, is it slander?
Yes.
It's,
Yes. Yes, it is.
Anyways, we have a caller real early in the show. Here he is. Boop. There he goes. Hey, Nerdy John, what are you doing today? What you got?
Oh, I was kind of hoping you guys delve
we
into the
wait?
topic a bit more.
Oh, okay. Let me put you back in there so you're not ready yet. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right,
put
we'll
him
get
back
you
in
back.
the tank.
There you go. You'll let him simmer for a bit. Cook a little longer. Yep. What do we have to talk about today? That's a good question. I have no fucking clue.
Well, we're gonna talk about the fact that I already missed Kaczynski. I'm gonna be honest. I found out and I cried a
Why
little
wouldn't
bit.
you be honest? Why would you do anything other than be honest? It's a telling.
Because
telling
it's funny.
preface
Telling
there.
lies is funny.
Yeah, I know you're a sociopath. You like to tell lies just randomly for no reason, other
Yeah,
than that you find it
hilarious.
amusing. Yeah, you tell the
Yeah.
strangest lies, lies that don't make
Yeah.
any sense.
It's so funny. The funniest
it?
part is like seeing whether people believe you or not. It's like kind of like a little game.
Somebody give her the psychopath quotient.
I don't know what you're
What
talking
is the
about.
psychopath question?
Don't either.
It's like the autism spectrum
I
quotient.
thought we were talking about the Unabomber.
Oh
Nope.
yeah, I miss him.
We've since moved on.
Oh, okay.
People are scrolling.
Well, I'm because we were running a little bit late, so I'm trying to get the other story stuff lined up that we were going to talk about today. So just ignore what I'm doing over there, okay?
I'm gonna send you a direct
Um,
message, and I want you to show the stream. Okay?
You're going to send me a
Hold on.
direct
It's
message
on Twitter. Yeah, so you can pull it up in real time for the folks at home, so they can
Okay.
see what I view on a daily basis, just to give them an idea of like what Banana Grabber really looks for in a tweet. Something that we like to see, you know. But anyways,
Yeah,
we got two
because-
more callers. We got JFA. Let's pull him up. He did donate, so we got to make sure we get that in there.
Okay.
JFA, you were on the Clear as Mud podcast. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, I'm in agreement with Seth here. It's so funny to lie to people to see if they'll believe it. Notice how it goes really well for me.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Except-
fed? Pretty sure you're fed.
Yeah, he's a glowy, but except like JFA, when you lie, it's like at this point you've been cut so many times that now nobody believes you no matter what.
And that's
That's
the point of the lie. It's the exact
That's
point
not
of
true.
it.
That's
Is to
not
set the
true.
expectations early. So then ambiguity makes no sense to people.
No, I still
It's
trick
funnier
people.
if people are
That's
constantly on
that's the
edge.
one thing I. That's the one thing I disagree with Seth on. I'm still very believable, and every lie is a truth, and every truth is a lie. You'll never know because I'm JFA.
No, because I'll see you in chat and anything you type, I'll be like, yeah, that's JFA. I'm never gonna believe a word.
But what if it's important and it's truthful?
It's
Yeah.
it never is.
Anyways, we have photographic evidence of an AC-130. It's like infrared. You know, they're shooting a tank from the air, and it's
Yeah.
Elon Musk tweeting, "Augmented reality is amazing."
I don't know what is banana.
What do you think about that, JFA?
Augmented reality. Explain that to me. What is that?
I'm not explaining it to you, you lazy fuck.
Yeah, I'm not
Use
explaining it.
context
Fucking
clues.
pick him up.
This is the opposite of a podcast. I'm not telling you a single thing. You figure it out on your own, and then we have the discussion, regardless of whether or no you have adequate knowledge on it.
Anyway, that's
Go ahead.
Matt titties right there.
They are pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really need to see the face. You just need to see the death of your enemies.
No, yeah.
From
You know,
30,000
it's
feet
like
or
the
higher.
best of both worlds. You don't have to look at the face. You get the titties, and then you also get the infrared.
Yeah, exactly. What
Is
more
that
could you
what
want out of
augmented
life?
reality is? Is
Well,
it boob?
kinda. You augment
Nice.
reality. You change reality with vision. You know. So. All
I,
right, JFA,
I'd
that was
augment my
good.
face.
That was good contribution to the show. You're going back to the audience. Oh, Abby Blackbird disappeared, so now we have no more callers. All right, people, what we
Nice.
got?
Are we through looking at augmented reality?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
there's
We
Abby
have
Blackbird
two
again.
more
Hold on
calls.
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, there she goes. All right. She's flighty, that one.
Is
Abby
she?
Blackbird, are you okay? You gonna stick around for a minute?
Oh, what?
Abby. Welcome to the show, Abby.
Hi, welcome. Or hi, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I think maybe Ted Kaczynski just really wanted to die on Gay Pride Month. You know, he wanted to be,
Yeah. He's
He wanted to send a
known for
message.
loving gay people.
yeah,
That's one of his
yeah.
big things.
He wanted to be trans, and John Douglas took him to the doctor and was like, "Damn, I have to do all that shit," and so it was too much work for him, so he just gave up.
Yeah. I mean, at 81, I mean, anything I would give up. Like, I'd be like, I
Well,
only
this
have
is
5
this
years
is
left
years
to live.
ago. This was many years ago.
Yeah, but if you're in prison, it's also hard. I would have given up. I'd be like, yeah, I'm 81. Time to you know, time
It's time
to
to
say
call it
goodbye.
quits. Hit the old turn off button on the console.
I mean,
there.
if I ever make it to 81, just like, God, please don't let me.
If I ever make it to the dementia age, I would hope somebody would quietly snuff my life out with a pillow. Yeah.
Quietly? Nah, I'd put a bullet in the back of your skull.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say it's
That
time to
works too.
exonerate my man Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, for real. You're so based for this.
He
Thank
did
you.
nothing wrong.
Well, you know, Boom Boom is bad, but I think.
I mean, he did do a
Yeah, he
couple
did
of
kill a
wrong
few
things.
people.
But he was like
uh,
also created by the hands of MK Ultra, which was Project Paperclip, and if you do,
I
the
mean,
math,
it's kind of
pretty
like
rough.
that's kind of like karma, isn't it? It's kind of like karma.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry. Am I to understand the official take of this podcast is that Ted Krasinski did nothing wrong and should therefore
Yes,
be
he's a hero.
exonerated?
American hero. God bless
I was
him.
just
Well,
checking.
he did a
to
little
be
bit
fair,
wrong. I
he
mean,
was created by the Nazis, and the Americans.
He
just
Sidney
let it
Gottlieb,
happen.
a chemist who was pulled over from Project Paperclip, who synthesized LSD in Switzerland. Around the time Carl Jung was over there too. Yeah, and then they experimented on people in California without their knowledge or consent. They gave them copious amounts of LSD, different psychoactive substances. Yeah, and they were seeing, okay,
They
what
made
are the
him
effects?
tell
Tell
all
me-
the bad things about him to like a group of them, and then replayed it on a loop over and over and over again, and it fucked with his whole head, and that's why he always had to have his revenge.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty cool.
you know what? I
Charlie
think it's based.
Manson. Charlie Manson likely was a CIA asset and probably
True.
got his LSD from the CIA and Haight
Also has a
Ashbury.
connection.
Mm-hmm.
And technically indirectly because of all that, Project Paperclip is responsible for things like Ruby Ridge and the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, if
And
this is going to be a conspiracy theory episode, I've been gypped because I have many thoughts on many theories.
Conspiracy theory or conspiracy fact? I would call it a theory.
Oh, based.
I mean,
We
these
should
are all
have
fact.
it.
No, honest to God, MK Ultra is a fact. I mean, if you look at Freedom of Information Act, released documents by the CIA, yeah, it's actually all true. None of it is theory. No. Look this up yourself,
We're only
folks.
getting
Sidney
more and
Gottlieb,
more information.
as the days go along.
Oh, yeah. But the point is also it's going to be linked to the bombing I do in about 2 or 3 years.
The point is,
It's going to be a full
folks,
circle.
look at James Holmes. a
2006
leading
Honda
neuroscientist.
Civic.
Oh, there you go.
2006
Oh.
Honda Civic.
We have a little bit of a...
I just felt like if
Terry
I
here.
threw that in there, it could be argued that this entire episode was AI generated.
The one that really freaks me out is James Holmes for the Aurora shooting in Colorado. He was a leading neuroscientist in the field. His father worked for DARPA. And I'm like, that dude's not an MK Ultra victim? All right. They didn't fry his brain, no. His apartment was rigged up with military grade explosives. The only kind of they said the only person that had that kind of training to be able to do that would be like military. I don't know, man. It's pretty weird.
I don't know about MK Ultra, like because James Holmes was a little bit younger, wasn't he?
I don't know. He was like in his 20s, something like that.
Oh,
I
maybe
don't know about any of this and feel
I
neutral
I feel
about
like it ran. Didn't it ran? I think MK Ultra ran to the 70s, right? Didn't it?
No, we're speed running into Alex Jones territory. We're getting right up to Sandy Hook. We're not touching Sandy Hook. Don't worry, GG. You don't have to freak out about that. We're not even remotely close to
I
even
know.
talking about
I-
Sandy Hook.
I don't know these terms you guys are referring to, but what I do know is sports are a fun topic. How about them
No.
How about them
insert
Cowboys?
local? There you go.
Mary John's gonna come
Okay.
in and drop the Alex
All right.
Jones.
Anyway,
River,
James
we're
Holmes
about to
wasn't
end
that-
the show prematurely. You might want to step in here.
I was just letting you guys run, you know.
You
So
shouldn't.
Okay,
You
I
really
don't.
shouldn't.
Point
We're a few
is,
years in.
James Holmes was not an MK Ultra victim. Okay, that's cap.
How do you know?
okay.
All I'm
Because
saying
the
is
MK Ultra
that-
didn't run
that
that long.
Banana is wearing a tie-dye shirt today in
Pride
celebration
Month. It's Pride Month.
of Ted Kaczynski's passing, which now he just brought up Charles Manson, and that was during the hippie movement. I think all of this is very connected, and yes,
It's all
you should
connected.
maybe be careful.
You should all be very scared because I've had a few beers. And I
And
might
if
say
you think
some
about it-
shit.
If you think
Side
about
note.
it, Charles Manson is connected to the Jonestown massacre.
Oh no!
Side note: Maggot Edits just asked if we could talk about Skinwalkers.
No,
we don't have
Skinwalkers.
time
No, we
today,
cannot.
but
Okay,
no, we
very
cannot.
soon we should
There's
talk
one
about
time.
I'm so
Skinwalkers.
game for that.
I have a story about skinwalkers, but yes, for another time.
Yeah, for another time because the fucking Banana knows about this. Okay, I'm a firm believer in the Skinwalkers.
And
Oh,
cryptids.
dude, we got to do a UFO deep dive someday. I'm so game.
Anyways,
Okay.
That's pretty
y'all doing
good.
all right today, folks? We enjoying ourselves? We getting a little too risky for business here? How y'all doing in the chat? What do you want to talk about more? Do you want to talk about skinwalkers? Do you want to talk about drama? Do you want to talk about school shooting?
Well, I feel like since Bo Black's is in the process of being canceled, there's
Since
room
Bob
on
like
the.
is a cryptid, we should walk into that story right now.
No, what I was gonna say is clearly there's an opening on the Commentary Bros panel, and I feel like we as a team could take up that spot.
Okay, well he's kind of a weird looking fucker. He's kind of a creature. So let's talk about that, Peepa. What's going on with Bob Black?
What's going on with Bo Blacks? Okay. So
What's going on?
I don't really have any of the tweets pulled up for that, but I will give you guys the TLDR as quickly as I possibly can. So last night, Bo Blacks was doing a stream, and I think he was a little bit either or inebriated and or possibly he had been hitting a little bit of the devil's lettuce, and so he was not maybe clearly thinking. But anyway, during the stream, he had his Twitter pulled up. And if you guys know, down on when you have Twitter pulled up, you can toggle between like different Twitter accounts if you have multiple accounts. During that process, one of the accounts that was exposed that him being in possession of was let's see if I can find anything on it real quick. Was a troll account that he was using. That was called. Yeah, here we go.
Something about cock.
So here's a little kind of whatever. It was called Throbbing Horsecock was the name of the Twitter account. And so anyway, he made some questionable, I guess, tweets. Possibly it was a troll account. It was whatever you want to call it, shit talk count, whatever. But anyway, so now there are people who are coming out after Bo Black's, calling, I guess, trying to get him canceled or what have you. Keffels being one of them, saying Bo Black's just leaked his secret alt account on stream, and holy shit, what a cowardly piece of shit. Bo Black's did put out a tweet trying to explain this. Let's see if I can find that real quick. Bo Black's people. Here we go. Where was it at here? I thought maybe I don't know. You guys, I wasn't really ready for this stuff, but basically he was just basically explaining that it was just a shit talking Twitter account. It wasn't anything to be, to be taken seriously. It was just him being stupid, so on and so forth. Keffels, like I said, she put out this thing saying, I hang out with a lot of people, but if you're talking about Augie, Nick, Tom, etc., everything they say about you publicly is the same behind the scenes. They think you're a horrible person, but they never target you for being trans. It's usually for pro deplatforming. I've searched for your name in my group chat with them. Tons of meth and coke jokes as well. If you want to accuse this, of course, is being directed towards Keffels, saying just if you want to accuse people of being transphobic, maybe have some proof instead of just saying they're transphobic because they dislike you and happen to be trans. So she has a shit. Anyway, I'm sure the account's probably gone now. But basically in the, one of the tweets was, something to this, extent of I think trans people aren't real or something like that, but he would still fuck them. This is what it says.
Okay, so it says trans women aren't real women, but I'd still fuck the shit out of them.
There we go. Okay, there you go.
Same.
So you know, whatever. So they're trying to go after, and of course, there's several others that are going after Bo Blacks for this.
Go on.
I think Bo Blacks is Bo Blacks, and I'll leave it at that.
I think he's like, I don't know if this is like off the cuff if I can say this or not, but I feel like Bo Blacks is 100% like fake autistic. Okay, he's based as fuck, but he's acting like he's autistic, so he could like get away with him saying like retarded shit mixed in with like his basic takes.
Yeah,
I'm accusing him right now of being fake autistic.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he's not real autistic. He can talk and form words without going completely
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's
I mean, it's all I'll say is this is.
Is today the last episode of the Clear as Bud podcast? I feel like we're really.
Here's the thing.
I was not informed.
No, well, it wasn't really something.
Before this podcast today, people asked me to maybe like tone it down a little bit.
It's true.
Honestly, I thought this was me being. I thought this was me being toned down.
well,
All
fair.
I'll say is in this day and age,
this is toned down for me. So.
joke. Some people can find things funny and humorous, and some people find the same joke not funny and humorous, right? People have to make their own decisions. If they did not find that this troll account that Boblax had and was saying the what we call it, a fucking shit post tweets, things that he was doing with him, if they didn't find him comedic, if they didn't find him funny, then guess what? Block, mute him, don't engage with him, whatever. If you found it funny, you find Boblax entertaining, then guess what? Subscribe to his YouTube channel and watch him. I don't know what else. I'm not going to sit here.
Amazing tweets, but his videos are. I can't watch them because they're too much into the drama thing. It's just recapping drama, right? That's the last time I watched him.
Okay, so he makes different kinds of videos. He has his Twitterverse videos where he puts in video format, bickering and stuff back and forth that goes on Twitter, right? So for historical and archival purposes, his videos from those things are great, right? Yeah. They're great, right? Because a lot of times people delete tweets, they purge their Twitter histories.
Tipster.
Well, he's not the only one. Nicholas DeOrio is a famous
is a prime example. Nicholas DeOrio is a sensitive bitch too. Both of them are fat pussies. Yes, okay. I agree. Go on.
Well, all right. So, Boblax doing that serves, I think, an important purpose or a certain, in this community. So I don't. Okay. When he's making a video and he's covering quote unquote drama or commentary type content or subjects or whatever, when you go to watch one of those videos, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a Boblax video. You're going to get some tweets in there and stuff. And but there's also, he's done some videos that have been really, really good too. Like when he was going over and I don't remember the name of there was a company that these guys were working and they made a video was making a game rather, that was, insensitive to, people in the LGBTQ community. And they were having people on their staff, that was, Game Grumps. It was the Game Grumps situation. And he grew up watching Game Grumps. He was a huge fan of Game Grumps. This stuff went on. He was passionate about what happened. He felt like those guys were not treated right. And so as a fan of them, he used his platform to cover that
for the audience. You're talking about Aaron Game Grumps, and then you're talking about what's his name? Ding Dong and Julian.
Yes.
Ding Dong and Julian were getting mad about who now? Was it Boblax?
No, well, they got upset with Boblax because, quote unquote, they didn't like him using this live stream that they had done because they wanted this live stream to just disappear or to go away, right? Well, the problem with that is if you don't want this information out there, if you don't want people talking about a situation, don't put it out there. It's like you hung your shitty underwear out here on a clothesline, and then you got mad because your neighbors were driving by and laughing because your shitty underwear was hanging on the line.
Yeah, we should murder them for pointing and laughing because we dare them publicly.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. How dare they?
But here's the thing.
How dare they view this?
I think I'm an advocate of free speech. And you can even call me an absolutist on it, right? I'm not going to sit here and police what someone says or doesn't say. There's things that I won't say. There's things that for me is out of bounds, and I won't discuss it. I won't talk about it. I won't whatever, and that's fine. But that doesn't mean that somebody else can't. And I'm not going to sit there and judge and condemn somebody because they made some jokes. I'm just not going to do it. Well, fine, do it.
I'll do it
Knock
for
yourself
you.
out.
I'll judge Boblax. I'll judge Augie. I'll judge Tipster. I'll judge.
And that's fine.
Mario.
And you can do that. You have the freedom to do that. That's one of the great things about freedom of speech. They can say it, and you can have the freedom of speech to judge, condemn, to chastise, to criticize, to whatever. And then someone else can have the same freedom to say, no, I support them. I think what they're saying is great. I think what they're doing is wonderful. They can do that.
But no one else is allowed to do it to me because if they do, I'll get really upset. they cannot criticize me online because that will cause me severe mental distress, and I'll come after you and probably copyright strike your channel.
I'm so
Well,
That's based.
Well, it's funny you should mention that. That's a good segue into this next story.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I like to do things without the same, behavior put back on me. Hypocritically. Is the
Yeah, I
word would
understand.
use.
So what
'Cause
you're
I am a
saying is,
hypocrite.
what you want to say is you want to judge but not be judged. Is what you're saying?
Exactly. I want to be
Yeah.
the executioner, judge, jury, everything. Above the law of public opinion.
All right. So Maggot Edits has sent me the link to the. So this is the Twitter account. Thank you, Maggot.
Thank you, Maggot.
You're a sweetheart. I appreciate it.
That's for you, Maggot.
So this is the Twitter account. The ad is at Throbbing Horsecock. Good vibes. Pride flag, horse, and eggplant. Black 9 inches. Hashtag. Yeah. His name is Mine's Bigger. He says, my queen Kef blocked me going to Minecraft myself. Bye. So, but anyway, I'm almost
Kevin's
afraid.
a man of God, not this tub of lard. DM's open. Holy
Dude,
shit.
I'm,
yeah, Bo Black's just fake autistic. Dude, he
I-
is so fucking funny, dude.
I'm almost afraid to scroll this Twitter feed. Really and truly, I am.
Why? That's cool.
Because I don't know. This is Bo Black's unfiltered.
I
Is what
love
this
it.
is. And okay, and here's the thing. And if you got, that's great. Go and follow the Twitter account and just love it and enjoy it. I won't judge you. I won't condemn you. Nothing, right? Maggot says there are N-words. Well, I'm probably sure they are when you have a hashtag N-word up there in the freaking bio. So, but anyway, there's the you've got the @ guys. You go scroll it, have fun, like, retweet, whatever, if that's what you want to do. If you don't, then don't. I don't know. I'm not going to condemn the dude. I'm not going to condemn the dude. I'm just not. So there you go.
Let me ask you this: was Keffels addicted to? Which substances was Keffels addicted to?
According to what she said, I believe she said she was addicted to like heroin. I think meth was mentioned.
Okay, because like 4 hours ago, Keffels posted this banger tweet that says "works cited" and then it's a crack pipe. Isn't like if she can make fun of it, is like she's making fun of someone else for being apparently on crack, but wasn't she on crack? That's hilarious.
I guess I don't. Also, Nerdy John says also cocaine.
Okay, I think Keffels is based, honestly.
Yeah.
Being addicted to crack is fucking based. And then using the works cited crack pipe meme, that's hilarious. I'm officially like a tipster clone right now. I would suck the fuck out of her. Sorry.
Would you? Okay. Well, I get
totally
enough stuff. Maggot wants to know, have I had coffee today? I had about half a cup this morning. And I think I need more. I really, truly, I think we need more. But anyway, anyway, I really don't know where to go with that.
Look at the little meme I posted in topic chat, dude.
The little meme you
Works
posted.
cited the crack pipe. That's hilarious.
Anyway, well, okay, fine. So let's get into this next story. I'm kind of over all this. So yesterday, or no, it wasn't yesterday. This was on the 9th. So this has been a couple of days ago.
Oh no, we're going over Matt Pitt tweets. I don't want to go over Matt Pitt tweets, dude.
Wow, what's wrong with Matt Pitt?
Pitt L.
So
okay, read them.
Anyway, so Matt Pitt says to anyone who thinks this person ain't clout chasing. Simply look at the view. She had a plan, and she knew what she was doing, and she's going to ride that wave until there's nothing left. And of course, it's a screenshot. This is of Cody Rant's YouTube channel. And what he's referring to is, if you go back and look at her previous videos, they're low performing: 113, 389, 177, 129, 263. And then she put out the video where she says why I left the Calling Ballinger fandom, 47,000 views. The last time I looked at the video, it was over 60,000 views. It says a special message to the... Huh?
Making fun of this person. I almost feel bad making fun of this person.
Why?
Why?
Well, I don't know. It's just, it seems pretty self-evident. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying they're the... Yeah, okay, go on, people.
So then she followed that up a couple of days after why she left the Colleen Ballinger fandom with a special message to the Colleen Ballinger fandom, 12,000 views. And then she says about the Trent Ballinger allegations, 1.3 thousand views. However...
Holy shit, Matt wrote a fucking Bible in the
Yeah,
comments.
please don't read all of his shit, bro. I'll fucking
anyway-
kill myself.
anyway. Okay, so anyway...
Because I want to make Seth upset. Please read it.
So anyway, he goes on. Needless to say, Matt Pitt is not a fan of Cody Rants. So Logical says, is this the person who initially came forward? Matt says she came forward in the sense that she used me as a soldier to defend her. She wasn't affected by this. She's simply jumping onto another train. Jessica Piss says, I especially love how people are trying to act like Cody got the ball rolling on Colleen's cancellation when it was really Adam. Van Luke says, finally someone said it, and gave the clapping hands emoji. If you go to the Cody Ranch YouTube channel, as you can see, there's nothing there.
No!
She's
Stand on
deleted.
your own too, Cody.
She has privated
Hey,
all of her videos. Huh?
First of all, they. Correct pronouns. It's Pride Month, sir. Get them right.
Her pronouns are she, they.
Well, yeah. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm just trying to,
So
trying
Cody,
to show that I'm an ally.
I understand. So Cody
'Cause I
has
care. That's what I'm saying.
Cody has privated all of their videos. Okay. So the videos are all been privated. This is the video that was in question. This is the link to the video where why she left the Colleen Ballinger fandom. Yeah.
Who is Colleen
So-
Ballinger?
She was an influencer
She's
that
the most unentertaining woman ever
Yeah.
who somehow got famous.
she what happened was she started off as an entertainer on social media, what have you. Then she got actually
No. She's old school fucking YouTube, dude.
well, yes, she was social media, but then she actually wound up getting, like I was told, a Netflix account. I had never
Netflix show.
Netflix show. I'm
not
sorry.
account.
Not an account. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
Netflix account, motherfucker.
Yeah, I have a
$20
fucking Netflix account, dude.
Okay, a
Ain't
Netflix
nothing right
show. I had never heard of this woman up until about, I'm gonna say Wednesday or Thursday of this last week.
All right.
So anyway, I started looking into this a little bit. I am not. There's so much lore here, but the TLDR for Banana, because Banana's kind of coming into this blind. There is a young man who is now 20. His name is Adam McIntyre. When Adam was 13, 14 years old, he
That was the guy that. What's his name? That fucking Home Alone looking mom ass. What's his name? What's his name? Fucking mayor of Whoville, curly haircut, motherfucker.
I don't
What's his
know.
name?
I don't know.
What is his name?
No idea.
I don't know where you're going with
It's
this.
the one Joey said he would fuck every day.
I don't know.
James
you're
Charles. James Charles, folks.
Yeah,
James Charles.
James Charles is a
By
part
the
of
way,
this.
Wood.
James
Wood.
Charles is a part of this, okay?
Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
Adam McIntyre, when he was like 13, 14 years old, he became a fan of Colleen. And he became like this huge super fan and he reached out to her several times. She finally, I guess, became aware of him. She was, I guess, receptive to whatever communications back and forth between the two. She had these little group chats that she had with, I guess, a lot of her fandom. I guess a lot of them inside these group chats were underage people.
Shocker.
The name of this group chat, according to Adam, was Colleen's Weenies.
Come on.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
it's
serious.
real.
I'm serious. She would ask the girls in there, did they remember their first period, what it was like? She would ask these young people what their favorite sexual position was.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
no!
And we're just at the beginning of the iceberg, Banana, so buckle up.
Okay.
So anyway, Adam attended several of. She would have these live events where people could come and interact with her and what have you. Adam was at several of these, as was Cody Rance.
Oh.
Now, I don't think they were ever at the same one, but anyway, Cody does go into her video and she talks about how she spent quite a bit of money traveling to go and see Colleen at these events and so forth. When
No offense.
yeah.
But like, imagine spending a ton of money to go see an influencer. Like,
No, but it's
I
also
like-
it's different, right? Because you can like fucking go like to a concert, spend a bunch of money on that kind of
Yeah.
experience, right?
Yeah.
But Colleen Ballinger unironically makes the most unfunny content I've ever seen in
Okay.
my life.
Yeah.
Seth, a concert is a far cry from seeing an influencer at some dinky event.
Okay, listen.
I know you're feeling defensive because I'm calling out people who go travel to see things, but I'm not talking about
No,
fucking
but okay, I've
going to
seen.
see Gojira in fucking whatever Denmark. you know?
Okay, fine, but like I've seen Game Grumps live, for example.
Cringe, dude. You
That
see
was-
Game Grumps live.
Dude, okay.
How far did you travel?
Well, it was in Copenhagen.
Copenhagen? Okay, that's not that far.
They did like a European tour thing. Anyway,
How
point
much
is,
did you
okay.
spend? How much money did you spend to see Game Grumps?
I don't know. I drove there, so probably nothing.
All right, fair.
But
So you
but
didn't, you didn't spend money.
point is okay. I mean, I'd
Alright.
spend money on the tickets, but there's stuff like fucking Good Mythical Morning or whatever, Red and Link. Like they make actual like stand-up routines or whatever that's kind of funny or whatever. So you can like go see them or whatever, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But like Colleen Ballinger's like whole shtick is that she talks in a funny voice and has ugly makeup on. How the fuck do you go see that live and think to yourself, yeah, that was fucking funny and worth money?
I don't know, man. People like what they like, I guess.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah,
not going.
and I think they should be
Sure.
shot in the head for liking that stuff, dude.
Well, hang on,
Yeah,
but they
right.
could say the same thing about someone going and seeing Game Grumps.
Yeah, but they would be wrong.
Well, that's your
not
opinion.
entirely wrong.
That's
Okay,
your
not
opinion.
entirely wrong.
That's
But
your
there-
opinion.
there's-
But
Dude,
you should be
I don't-
shot in
I
like the
think-
foot or something.
I
Go
think
ahead.
there's like people can say, oh, all fucking content is subjective, but then you can never like criticize anything. No, there is bad content, and her content is fucking bad.
Fine.
Okay.
I
Fair
think, well,
enough.
first
So-
of all, I think people should, if we ever do a live meetup for the Clears My podcast, I think people should spend thousands of dollars to come see me and Riveter. And not because that money would go directly into my pocket, but because it's worth the experience and travel to come see us. Anyways, go
Okay,
ahead.
whatever.
Base.
No.
Riveter. No?
No.
Then why am I doing the show if we're not making
Hang
money?
on, it gets better, Banana, because when Adam was about, I think 15, maybe 16. She sent him a pair of negligee panties and bra.
What?
Yeah, she sent a 15, 16-year-old boy a pair of panties and negligee bra. She would have these long conversations with him because at that time, her and her husband were having marital problems. And so she was dumping all this trauma that was in her life into the lap of this like 16-year-old boy, right? Because
okay,
he's
14 apparently. People in the chat are
14
saying
years
14.
old. Katie
I'm
Johnson
sorry, he was
says.
14 when he sent the underwear. Okay, that's all right.
Even worse. Even
yeah.
worse.
Even worse.
So anyway, when he was about 17 years old, he had a falling out with Colleen. And so everybody kind of started dogging on him a little bit. The fandom, as they're called, started going at him. However,
Nicole says, who sends underwear to a 14-year-old? A sicko. No, I would call that a pedophile, Nicole. It's the elusive female pedophile.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, whatever.
Anyway, well, maybe not necessarily allegedly, guys.
And by the way, that's why I said I would. I would call that person if they were doing that pedophile, which means that I'm alleging.
Let me find this thing
Seth.
here.
Yeah, thank you.
Hang on a second. Let me find this.
Can we cover her ass for a second?
Doesn't mean I'm directly saying it. It means I'm insinuating.
If someone did that, they would probably be a pedophile.
A pedophile.
Okay.
Probably.
So here's the deal. So this is Dustin Daly, which I'm sure a lot of the viewers probably know who Dustin Daly is. I'm gonna go out on limits. I'm gonna go out and say limit and say probably Banana does not know who Dustin Daly is. I didn't know who Dustin Daly was up until probably about 2 weeks ago. But anyway, Dustin is a creator over in the drama and beauty part of the internet.
It's a T.
It's
if you include makeup into your drama, it's spill the tea, sis. You're part of the tea community.
Okay. I have been told that they don't necessarily like that term, and so I'm trying to be
I don't give a shit what they like. That's what they are.
I don't get that.
Okay.
They are the tea community.
I don't
Come
give
on
two fucks in a bucket what they like.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'm just saying I'm trying to be respectful. Okay. That's all.
Fuck respect. You don't get any respect. You earn respect. You don't get it. I don't toss it out.
So anyway,
No.
This is a video. This Cody Tyler, this is, I don't know who this, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Is sent this to Dustin saying this was a video. This was Colleen. This is Colleen, Bellinger. She flat out says, and this was out around the same time all this stuff was going on with, Adam, right? She says, and she flat out says on here that she says, I am a
Is
pedophile.
this satire?
No, this was, I don't know if it's satire or not. The video, I guess, is I don't guess it's any longer available or whatever. I guess she's taking it down or whatever. But anyway, Cody Rants.
It's unlisted.
Okay. Cody Rants put out a video after having a brainstorm session with Colleen because she'd gotten into the inner circles with Colleen and her group at this time. And Cody put out a video that buried Adam. Now, remember, Adam was like a 17-year-old boy at the time. She buried him. Everybody was using her video to just completely, totally just shit all over Adam. Even people like James Charles was using the video. So Adam had super huge creators like James Charles that was coming at him. And so anyway, we fast forward 3 years. So for 3 years, Adam, who went through this thing that no young man should be going through. And I'm not talking about necessarily the cancellation on the internet or whatever. I'm talking about the fact that at a age of 13, 14 years old, he had a woman who was bringing all this marital crap that she was going through with her husband and dumping it in his lap. The sexual conversations that occurred, the inappropriate gifts that were sent to him, that kind of shit. That's what I'm talking about. Adam was in a situation that no teenager should ever be put upon. I was listening to the broadcast. They did a podcast on this. They were talking about this. And those women brought up a conversation that I thought was, and a point that I thought was very astute. And I felt like, you know what, this is something probably needs to be maybe pondered a little bit more. If a male influencer was doing this with a female that was that same age, and he sent her some boxers or something like that, what would happen to the guy?
Would call him a pedophile.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
But
100%
okay,
call him a pedophile.
okay, and he would be ultimately ran off the internet, right? He would be destroyed,
Unless
Yeah,
he
for
stayed.
sure.
right?
Oh,
I mean, okay. I mean, the viewer base would evaporate, right? I mean, I'm not saying they couldn't be on the internet still making video, whatever, but their viewer base would dry up, right? It would evaporate, right? And so there goes the money, there goes the influence. There, you know, they hopefully would be ostracized by the creators that they had been doing with, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this wasn't done to Colleen. This wasn't done, and in fact, and what happened is the Adam, the person who was put in this position, and dare we say victim even, was lambasted, was ostracized, was just destroyed, right? People that he associated with and were friends with on the internet turned their back on him. He lost friendships. He lost, people that he was talking to daily. You can call it parasocial. You can call it whatever you want to, but these were relationships that were important to him, and he lost them because these people turned their backs on him. And in his video where he comes out and starts showing receipts and stuff, right? He goes into that and the loss that was there, right? But anyway, so a few days after Adam put out his video, where now he's 20 years old, and then he makes a statement in his video that I thought was very profound. He says, I'm going to do for the 17-year-old me that nobody else would do now that I'm 20. And he started defending the 17-year-old him. And he started showing receipts, and he started showing things and started fighting back. He finally had gotten to a place where he was mature enough and he was mentally equipped enough to go after and to fight back on these things. So the tide starts shifting a little bit, and people start looking at this situation again. And all of a sudden, Cody Rance decides to put out a video. The video is privated, but I've got it. And all we're going to watch is a very short little segment of this, because I think it tells so much. We don't have to watch the rest of the video, because the rest of her video is a video about what.
It's fucking 30 minutes long. We're not,
No, but what I'm saying, this video, there's a small portion of it where she actually shows receipts, and she shows things that 100% validates everything that Adam was saying, right?
Yeah.
But it's the minority. The majority of this was all about her and what she said she was subjected to. So this was about her.
Struggles.
Yes.
Mein Kampf.
Okay. But we're going to listen to about the first, I think maybe minute and a half of this video, and I think it says everything and it 100%.
Me for 30 minutes.
Backs up what Matt said in his original tweet and assessment of the situation.
God bless Matt Pitt for putting up this shit. How does he even do it? I don't know.
By the way, I would fuck out of this woman.
Okay.
Go on, play it.
You say that about every woman, though, Seth.
Go on, play it. Play
Okay.
it. Play the video, old man.
All right, so listen to this.
Hi guys, it's Cody Rants here, and today I'm going to be talking about Colleen Ballinger. Now, you guys are probably wondering,
Cody, why are you talking about Colleen? You know that her fandom is wild and they will go after you.
Yes, I'm fully aware that the fandom will be very toxic to me and very mad at me for posting this video, but I do not care. I've got to the point in my life.
I wouldn't fuck this woman.
All right, so we're getting to the point that's the most crucial. So listen to this.
Where I'm just like, F it, I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about, and if you don't like it, that is your problem, not mine. So I'm just going to post this video, and if there's a lot of backlash, great, I'll get more money, so whatever, I don't care. Go ahead.
Lol.
She doesn't care.
She
Doesn't care. What she said.
That's hilarious. It's funny.
She does not care, folks.
No, she cared
I'll
about
get
the
more
money. She cared about the money. That's what it was all about. It was never about vindicating Adam, even though I'm glad that happened, and I'm glad she put that out there, right? But here's the thing. She Friday night, so this video comes out. Oh, shit.
Look, she's got an overbite, bro. She's looking like a crocodile in that picture.
Anyway, so this video comes out. All right, people start taking her to task. Okay, they really start going in on her about making it all about her. So then and people start, like say Matt Pitt. Let's go back and look at this. So Matt Pitt puts out the original tweet here, saying to anyone that thinks this person ain't clout chasing, simply look at the view. She had a plan and she knew what she was doing, and she's going to ride that wave even until there's nothing left. Okay?
Matt's stupidity or balls for her to just come out and say, yeah, it's about the fucking money.
Okay. So Matt puts this out. He tweets this out. Matt tweets this tweet out at 2:57 a.m. on June the 9th. Okay. So Anime Chris, who is a friend of Cody Rants, at 10 a.m. that morning, puts out this tweet.
Show, by the way.
I'm sorry?
He used to be a fan of the show.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah. He used to shout out the podcast. He was a
He was a big fan, #1 fan for a while.
Yeah, he really was. He says it's really sad when a certain community has literally nothing entertaining to talk about and decides that the best course of action is to say, I may not like this person, but those actions are fucked up, but instead decides to start spinning the narrative for views. And I knew what he was subtweeting about. There was no doubt in my mind. He was subtweeting about the fact that people were starting to talk about Cody. He was talking about people like Matt Pitt, who was talking about and showing that this was a clout grab, that this was a money grab. The opening statement that Cody puts in her video is about, I'll get my bag. I don't care. So how is it not a clout grab? How is it not a money grab? Period, right? And so I ask, can you elaborate? And so Chris comes back and says, simply put, certain people have decided to take shots at a person because they don't like them rather than listening to a message. So they are misrepresenting what that person was trying to convey for clicks. I'm fine with not liking someone, but when the message is important, don't spin what was said for views, especially when it's something that is a serious issue. I agree.
For fuck's sake. 99.9% of the messages on YouTube are not fucking important. Truly. None of this is important.
I would say I think it's nice that we finally got to call this pedophile a pedophile. I think that's pretty epic. But at the same time, like, I think it's also fair that we call out this person for being like a fucking dickhead. Like,
sure.
you can still, think well of the message and say, hey, you're a fucking garbage human.
And here's the thing. I understand that Cody is a friend of animes, Chris's. I understand that. And I understand wanting to defend your friend. I get that, right? But you got to understand, when your friend takes a situation and makes it about them and only has the evidence that they sat on for 3 years, They sat on it for 3 years, but then they decided only to make a video about a year ago because one of their friends that they were in this super elite tight circle of Colleen's decided to block them. That's what made them want to make the video, not the fact of this injustice and the way that Adam was treated. And the fact that your video was the one that was used as a hammer to beat this young man about the head with. Come on, anime. You got to understand why Cody was catching heat. You have to be, right? So I responded, who are you talking about? Am I missing something, right? Because again, I'm throwing out more bait. I want to get people to comment. I want people. Right? And he just says, several people whom I don't feel like naming outright. Suffice to say, you're not one of them. I'm one of the people I'm referring to. I said, okay, fair enough. I said, I don't do well with interpreting subtweets, so I have to have things spelled out for me. Right?
Well, subtweets are a fucking soy response to begin with. It's like, if you have a problem with somebody, just fucking tell them.
Yeah.
Just be like, I hate you.
Yeah.
And they're like, why do you
but
hate me? It's like,
requires
objectively, I have no reason
balls.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That requires balls, Banana. You can't do that.
Okay. And so if you see here, if you guys look here, there's one quote tweet. One quote tweet. Well, let's take a look who this quote tweet is. Oh, it's a friend of the show. It's the Phoenix Diva. So, who I thought I was friends with, I guess I was wrong. So you're now policing tweets that fans are making. If you are the subtweet police, then boy,
Anime
you got
Chris hasn't been a fan of ours for fucking like over a year.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, okay. But fans of a different show, sure.
Yeah.
So content creators.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks for tuning in, Ingrid. We appreciate it. I'm sorry, Indrid Code. Says you got a lot of work to do because there are plenty of small accounts that subtweet.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So this has got 2 quote tweets. Let's take a look here. Ghosty, we'll ignore that one.
Well,
so
Ghosty was what going against Diva there?
He was copy pastaing.
He was mocking her. Imagine getting mocked by
Ghosty. Anyway, I say, how does, and I assumed I did this right since she quote tweeted me. I think the proper etiquette is to quote tweet back.
Why are y'all stealing my bit where I quote tweet everything anyone ever says to me, and I don't do replies at all?
So anyway, I say, how does me asking a question translate to being Twitter police? Somebody is reaching today.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You're starting to fight.
Okay, whatever. So she quote tweets this. She says, not a problem. I would explain myself, but you have a good one.
Facts.
So let's listen to her explain it to me, because I guess I'm too dense to understand.
Okay, that's fine. I have time, just a little bit of time, because I have someone coming over, hanging out with me, because I'm on vacation. So I have time, a little bit of time. It's really sad when a certain community has literally nothing entertaining to talk about and decides that the best course of action is not to say, I may not like this person, but those actions are fucked up, but instead says,
I guess I can't read, so she's going to reread all the tweets for me.
She's doing a Boblax video, dude.
Is that what? She's being Boblax. Okay.
Yeah.
But instead say decides to start spinning the narrative.
Yeah, well,
for views. So then you decided to reply, can you elaborate?
Oh my god,
and then
smacking.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, go on.
Anime Chris, for reasons I don't know, because I wouldn't have responded to you, because it's their tweet. They could say whatever the fuck they want, but Anime Chris.
That's right. They can say whatever they want, and it's a public tweet, which means I can do what?
Respond to it however you feel.
There you go.
Let's not change the goalpost here.
Simply put, certain people have decided to take shots at a person because they don't like them rather than listening to message, and so they're misinterpreting what the person was trying to convey for clicks. I'm fine with not liking someone, but when the message is important, don't spin what was said for views, especially when it's something that is a serious issue. Who are you talking about? Am I missing something? Several people with whom I don't feel like naming outright. Suffice to say, you are not one of the people I'm referring to. Okay, fair enough. I don't do well with interpreting subtweets, so I have things spelled out to me. So insecure are we? Or do you think everybody...
Insecure. No, pause the video. Diva. Not insecure. Riveter is what's known as autistic. He's taken the quotient. He cannot read the room. He needs it spelled out for him. He's not sensitive. He's not insecure. He's autistic. So please do not talk down to my autistic co-host. I have you know that's very offensive, very rude. Don't do that.
Being a little bit insecure, are you, Banana?
No.
I think
I'm
you
just
are.
defensive over my co-host because I care about him. He's my bread and butter.
Okay. Well, I think... Can I say this? I think this woman is retarded.
Yeah, she's pretty retarded.
in the world is tweeting about you. So if I said that I'm in pain because I'm having a period, so you're gonna think that's you?
What? Wait, what? Wait,
What?
what?
I'm confused. Was I
Do you need to hear that
not
again?
paying attention?
Do you need to hear that
please
again?
Play that
Okay.
again. That was
Okay.
really quick. Hold on, she snuck that in there.
Okay, hang on. I'll be back.
Everybody in the world is tweeting about you. So if I said that I'm in pain because I'm having a period, so you're gonna think that's you? So any problem that happens in life is gonna be
She just told
you.
on herself. She's definitely on her period right now.
She's on her period right now, guys. Folks,
Yeah.
in the chat, are you on your period? Because Diva is. Put a one in the chat if you're on your period today. I'm putting a one in there because I'm on my period.
I'm on my period for
Are
real.
you on your period right now, Seth? Put one in the chat.
Yeah.
One in the chat if
I'm
you're on your period, folks.
bleeding out my asshole right now, dude.
Yeah, I got blood coming right out there like a fucking waterfall. It's like Niagara Falls there.
All right.
Any problem. So
Anyways.
anytime so when I stub my toe, moving forward, I'm just gonna say it was Riveter's fault. Everything's Riveter's fault. So yeah, so I can, because
She's
this is
not
a
wrong
free.
on that one. I blame you for everything.
She
I blame
goofy
you for
spitting.
everything.
Are we?
Yeah.
Is that a thing we can all do? Because I too would like a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Wherever it is at, so.
I got big shoulders. I guess I'll take blame for everything. Yeah.
You know what? The funny part was
Atlas
she said
fucking
nothing.
holding the world over there.
She said nothing of substance in that whole video.
They never do. They never say
That's
anything
crazy.
of substance. Nobody
That's
ever says anything
crazy.
of substance. How does anyone live life anymore? Because everyone's just talking nonsense all the time. Abby, what do you think about that? Do you think anyone ever says anything of substance?
On Twitter?
Anywhere? Because I haven't encountered
No. No.
it. Exactly. Thank you.
I think what you say, Abby, has substance.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, like didn't her original tweet like back at this situation was something like, "Oh, you're tone policing," and that's not even what she goes after you for here.
Tone policing.
I don't know. I guess her cereal got
No,
soggy
he's
in
tone
the milk.
investigating. He can't read the tone. He's autistic. He needs the investigation to happen. He's Nancy Drew with the magnifying glass. I don't know what's being
I'm
said.
just saying, like, what she knew that she couldn't actually make a valid argument in this video about her original point in the code retweet she did, so she was just calling you insecure in this video because she's retarded.
I'm really enjoying the niece lone wolf style of
Who the
video.
fuck is Niece Lone? Why do I keep hearing that?
Oh
Who in the fuck is
I don't
Niece Lone?
have the
Who is
time to tell you about Niece Lone Wolf today.
Will say I
She's
am
my
working on
future
it.
wife.
I'm
Is she
working on
hot? Do
a
you have a
lone
picture?
wolf diss track
She's
right
hot
now,
as
so
fuck,
get
man.
ready.
Wait, seriously?
She's Australian
Seriously,
too.
she's hot.
She's
Hold on, Google it real
Australian.
quick. Somebody pull up her pictures. I want to see.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck, Banana.
I'm
Hey,
looking for
pull up the
life
one where it
music.
isn't her.
Hey,
Pull up the
Niece.
one where it's
I don't know if-
Liana. Pull up Liana's tweet instead of Niece's.
I don't know if Niece is a crazy bitch who's looking to stab me in my sleep, but I'm looking for a second one.
Pull up Liana's. Pull up Liana's. That one's better.
And my type, generally speaking, is the type that would stab me while I'm sleeping.
Liana.
He's too white for you.
Sweetie.
Nana.
There you go, buddy.
Let's see here. Let me
Scroll.
find.
Oh, that's Niece? Damn, she looking fine as fuck.
Yeah, she looking fine as
Bro.
fuck. Where?
He's got an
Where is it?
upgrade.
People doesn't even know to go to media.
People, you should have gone to media, bro.
Fucking ridiculous. See, this is what I'm
Here.
saying. He's autistic. He's not. He does. He can't understand.
Media? Okay,
Yeah,
and it's like,
Banana, I'm DMing you.
go. There she is.
Yeah.
There she is. That's Nisa.
There she is. Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind.
That's not really her though. That's not her.
That's her. That's her.
No.
It's close.
It's pretty close. It damn well looks like her.
If you just pull up her YouTube page, you'll see her picture all over.
Yeah, I love the fact that she just fucking has like she just has a random picture from her fucking camera roll open, and she
Oh,
commentates over it.
I've been bamboozled. That's not a. It's not wife number 2 material at all.
That's
Yeah,
that's niece. That's niece.
she's beautiful, dude. I wife her.
What do you think about her hair?
What hair?
I don't know if I'm her type. I'm just
Listen,
saying.
listen,
Up top,
guys.
what?
I think you guys are being a little too harsh here. I think she's.
Oh, I love Niece Lone Wolf. I'm number
No,
one
I
fan.
love her. I'm
she's
wifing
great.
her.
Amazing content.
Yeah.
60 minutes of pure gold this week.
I'm trying to get her to work out a time where she can come on and talk on.
Who is she though? Unironically, is this the person that's like?
I don't even know. That's the thing. I have no clue.
She doesn't like Xylee.
Okay, that's a point in the right direction. All right,
She
so you
believes
get points from me.
she refers to all of Xylie's like followers and stuff as the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, so she's old. All right, that's a bad joke, but go on.
She blocked Toxic Piplup, but then
Oh, no.
she was I guess she had a conversation with somebody, and anyway,
I'm about to block Toxic too, if I'm being honest.
she anyway, but she apologized. You can see her, she says sorry, Toxic Piplup.
Well, that's sweet.
And
So
so
she admitted she was
yeah.
wrong.
She was not agreeable to Matt Pitt, and those guys were trying to get her on over on the now
Wait
recording.
a minute, does she not like Matt?
I don't think she's a real big fan of Matt. No.
She's based.
I love Niece.
Yeah,
fuck
I
Matt.
love
Well,
Niece.
she
Fuck
seems
now
to go
recording.
back and forth, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
You
she
need
does.
Matt Pitt? Fuck you. Niece Lone Wolf rules. Number one
She does
fan,
seem-
folks.
I'm
She
a
does
wife
seem
her
like
the
she
fuck up.
really likes Mitch. Like really
Yeah.
likes Mitch.
I like
Yeah.
the only
Like-
person on now recording I like is Mitch because he played my music. I like him a lot. Well, Matt has too, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah. Okay. So
Fuck you,
so
Matt.
obviously I love DMax. Okay, but Mitch is close second because sometimes he can be a little bit funny.
Yeah.
And every single other person on that podcast can't. So
I hope
He's like a
I hope
solid two.
Peter gets catches strays from an African warlord. Yeah,
I
Or
hope
child
I hope
army.
that too.
yeah. But other than that, now recording's cool, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, they're
Easy
pretty cool.
people.
All right. Hang on. I have upset Liana.
Why?
Yeah,
Yeah.
play the video.
Oh no.
I have to play. I
Because
have to play.
she makes a good accent as well. She actually sounds
I have
like her in
to.
that
I
video.
have to play Liana's video because I don't.
No, we
want her
don't have
upset
to-
with-
We
Yes,
don't
we
have
do.
to
Yes, we do.
capitulate Liana.
Yes, we
No.
do to Liana. Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
No, we
This
don't.
this is a
Yeah, we
this is a Liana fandom podcast.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
So let's listen to Liana's video here.
Xylee, you fucking psychopath. Keep your name out of my mouth, you fucking bitch. Xylee, you fucking psychopath.
See, the accent
Keep
is
your
perfect.
name out of
That's
my
exactly
mouth,
what Nisi
Yeah.
sounds
fucking
like.
bitch.
She get
Yep.
the pauses down right too. She's got the
Yeah.
spacing.
No homo.
Zoily, you fucking
Doily?
cunt.
Zoily? You
Yeah.
fucking psychopath. Keep your name out your mouth.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
anyway, but
Well, they're both Australian, folks.
needless to say,
Need.
we've had a lot of stuff blow up this week.
Did we need to say any of it?
Well, rest in peace, Ted Kaczynski.
Yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. my man Ted.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
It's time
You'll
to
be missed,
exonerate
blood.
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the crips for you, blood. Rest in peace.
God, Jesus. Anyway, all right. So let's wrap this thing up. Who's got things they want to. Let's start. Who we got here? Abby. So tell the people where they can find you, what's going on, and thanks for calling in today.
Oh yeah, at Abby Blackbird on everything. I'm almost at 200 subscribers.
Cool.
I'm working on a East Lone Wolf diss track right now, so watch out for that on my YouTube page. And other than that, free my man Ted, man. Rest in peace, bro.
All right,
Rest in peace, bro.
Nice.
Miriam, you popping off, girl.
Yeah, you've almost got 200 subs. You sure do.
Oh, and
I swear to God, I'm gonna take the soundboard away from you, Banana.
And King Brick shit, we did an interview with one of the fish tanks. Well, actually, two of the fish tanks Neat's boyfriends, boyfriends, and their Discordian friend. One of the Knights of Fish Tank, and I just edited down 10 hours of interview to 6 hours. So check out King Brick shit for those interviews to be dropping soon as well.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
What?
I'm going to take it away from you, Banana.
I'm
I swear to
adding to the
God.
show. I'm adding to the
Don't
show.
take it away.
You know what?
Man.
The way you add it is by subtracting in this case.
Oh.
But anyway, thank you, Abby, for calling in
ruined
today.
it.
And
You ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Exactly.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Cece, God, GG.
Cece, what the fuck? Are you thinking about Cece's pizza right now? Is that what's
No,
going on?
God, I hate Cece's pizza.
Who the fuck is
Jesus
Cece?
Christ. Cece
Macaroni.
DeVille.
You guys know I ordered a pizza.
Cece DeVille
Yeah.
from God, what was the name of that band?
About to make an old ass reference right now. Age
Yeah,
yourself small.
he's about to become like 20 years older.
I can't
You're
remember
about to
the name
become
of the
2,000 years old in the eyes of the audience.
I know.
back in my day,
The
Cece
point is,
DeVille.
Gigi, what do you have going on? What are you cooking, girl?
Yeah, what are you doing?
A whole lot of nothing right now.
Well, you've been doing some streaming. That's not.
It's true. I've been doing some streaming, but it's still very scuffed. So we'll revisit it when I feel.
Also,
I'm
your
a little
name
more
sucks
together.
because whenever I search you up on YouTube, I can't find it. I have to go in and like make a
Okay,
fucking search.
I'll fix that. I will become the top GG somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just at Boblax and get canceled with him, and then surely I can work that back around.
Okay. Thank you very much, because I'm retarded. I can't be caught searching nothing.
That's fair.
Okay, what do you got going on, Banana?
Why are you gay?
Yeah, why
There
are
is
you
nothing
gay?
going on.
That's the
I'm
question.
barely even here.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
nothing.
That's exactly how I like you.
Well, I enjoyed Banana on the last episode of Fribbles, although I guess he could be a little
yeah.
nicer to his contestants.
Fuck
No,
no.
I think it's perfect.
No,
Well,
they don't.
you're
Because
both-
it's second you're nice to people, they start fucking doing sneaky shit, and then that's why you got to put them on their toes and constantly be mean to them and disrespectful. Absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
can we pull up Toxic Piblup, because that's all I do online. I make some of his thumbnails and I do some of his logos and shit. That's my plug.
Okay. But recently, the episode 4 of Fribbles dropped. Banana is the host on that. This week's episode, or this episode, whatever, I won't say this week, but this
Matt
episode,
Strikes Back.
had Matt Pitt, Zada Gets Real, and Shadow Humor. What do you think about Shadow Humor, Banana?
What do I think about him?
Yeah. Are you friendly with Shadow Humor? You like Shadow Humor?
Friendly, indifferent would be the word I would use. I've seen he's been around SFTP since the days I was around, whenever it first was created. So I mean, him, Seb, who else? Fucking Bedcorn, all those fuckers, those little Squeaker Squad, all those guys, Jade, all them back in the day, the OG squad, fucking yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I ask is I don't remember what night it was this week, but Badwick had reached out to me and was asking me some questions and was letting me know that on his stream that evening, he was going to be talking about the DMCA situation that I'm dealing with. So I was asking his questions, whatever. And so I tuned into his stream, whatever. And so I wound up calling into his show. And, had a real good time. Badwick was was very appreciative that he was covering it and talking about it and what have you. He was also a very gracious host. And then there were several people that called in, and Shadow Humor was one of them. And for whatever reason, he was hell bent on me starting a blood sports, whatever, with me. And I didn't understand, but I think at the end of it, I think he kind of liked me a little bit. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, all Shadow cares about is stirring the pot and being a fucking crazy person. So
yeah,
that's kind of his MO.
But I think I disappointed him because I wouldn't engage in like a blood sports with him.
You saying you backed away from a fight, Peepaw?
No, I did back away from a fight, but I don't fight for the sake of fighting. I'll have a discussion. And the thing that I don't like about blood sports. No, the thing I don't like about blood sports is
los dos, you know what I mean?
People yell at each other and they don't listen. And if you want to have a debate, I'll be glad to debate you. But I'm not going to sit there and just yell and scream. I'm just, and sit there and call each other names back and forth and call, and just say you're stupid and
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay, well, I'm going to do that. Anyways, people, I actually have a real plug this time.
Okay, what's your plug on?
Okay, look at this.
What am I looking at?
Okay, pull it up.
No, don't watch
It's
this.
Minesweeper. Okay, look at how good at Minesweeper I am. Look.
No, we're not watching Minesweeper. Get out of here.
Look. I am so fucking based at this game. Okay, base.
So,
all right. Anyway, so I think everybody got plugged. Find me Monday through Friday over at Riveter. You know where it's at, guys. Coffee with people.
Yeah,
and stuff.
buddy. Lightweight.
What?
All right, chat. If Banana should have the soundboard permissions removed from him,
yeah, he should
I need to have some old ones in chat.
Nope. No,
I like the soundboard. I would still like Keemstar's little song in there, but other than that, I think we need
actually, my plug is okay. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch, people, and I'm gonna start streaming my gameplay.
I need you to reinvite me to Toxic Piplup server.
Oh, did they kick you because you kept
yeah, because I was spamming the soundboard.
Timing people out and shit?
Well, that too, but yeah, just reinvite me.
Okay, I'll reinvite you.
Anyway, on that note, guys, we're going to close it up, wrap it up, go have some dinner. You guys have a great evening. Keep your powder dry. And I'll see you in the fun. There you go.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.